looking forward to it, and I'll speak to you again when I'm on the river. Bye for now.
Well, I'm not quite on the river yet, but quite close to it. I knew things were going to change, but this is quite a surprise. What you see here is an old footbridge that went across the river, which was obviously perfect for getting to the other side, but not so perfect now. Never mind, I'll fish from this side and go upstream. The water looks quite low, obviously very clear, so let's see how we get on. I have to say I'm not expecting too much. I don't know much about the river in terms of how it's been fishing or what's been happening, whether there's any fish here, but we'll soon find out. I'm fishing my normal 10'6" rod, and on the point the fly is a butano, a butane fly, and on the dropper I have a golden olive quill. So let's see how we get on. I haven't seen any fish. There's always been quite a big head of barbel in this part of the river, so we'll have to wait and see. But it is very shallow compared to what I recall. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wade across to the other side and fish up alongside these canes. Still haven't seen any fish. Just have a couple of casts. The water used to get a little bit deeper further up here, but whether it is now, who knows. I haven't seen any movement. The weather is supposed to warm up a bit later on. To about 80, about 25, something of that nature. Although we are in between mountains, it may even warm up a little bit further, who knows. Just trying to go through all of the various parts of the river. I do remember some years ago in this part there used to be a very big overhanging tree which was always good for fishing the dry fly under, especially a small F-fly or something that represented a terrestrial. But that appears to have gone. This part of the river is a club water, but you're able to fish it on what we call a day ticket, a day permit. going to cross to the other side of the river. It seems to be a little bit deeper on the side that I'm wading in, so if I cross over, I can fish into this deeper water. The water is certainly a little bit deeper. It doesn't seem to be having any effect. I'm fishing a good 2 lengths of line ahead of me. Don't want to get too close. If there is anything here, it might be a bit spooky. There's a little bit of shadow up ahead from various trees and bushes, so maybe they're hiding amongst the shadows. Of course, they're certainly not out of the shadows. Downstream breeze is just catching the line every now and then as I cast upstream. I see the barbel's had enough of me and is moving downstream. Appears to be getting shallower again now. Have a look in that area over on the right there. There's a lot of shade. There's also a lot of weed there as well, bottom weed. I haven't been able to discover whether they are out of the current or in the current. Of course, I haven't had any others. It's difficult to say. Where are you, fishes? Where are you? That's now getting really shallow. Doesn't mean there aren't any fish here, but from what I've seen, it's likely they're going to be in deeper water, I think. I'm going to change the point fly and put on a purple lamina, so we'll see how we get on with that. With all this weed on the bottom, it just indicates that there's been no rain to wash it away. And of course, with the water being shallow, the sun has just allowed it to grow. Right, I've had another change of flies because of a bit of a hook up on the bottom and weed and losing a couple. So from the point I've got a early season gasolina, and on the dropper I've got a little hare's ear. Definitely a bit more deeper water on the far side there. See if I can get into it without losing any tackle. Of course, as I've said before, shallow or deep water doesn't mean that there's any fish, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll stay upright in the process. I don't know whether there's any fish here or not. I mean, I haven't had an offer to anything. I think what I'm going to do, a sure way to find out if there is anything, is to put on a fritz and see whether that will attract anything. If that doesn't attract anything, then there's no damn fish here. Oh, that's amazing. So, here we go. A size 14 orange fritz. See if we can attract anything. Oh, this is going from bad to worse. And what I'm going to do is just hold it static in this pool and see if anything comes to it. And it did. So another go. Well, it's only come once. So at least there's a fish in here, we know that. far. I suggest they're quite small fish though, because they're not grabbing it as such. Oh, that one has. As I suggested, not very big. Very active though. Well, as I said, if there's a fish in here, it will come to this little orange fritz. And lo and behold, off you go, my friend. Well, as much as I hate using them, let's see if there's another one in here. When I say hate using them, I'm saying I hate using them outside the competition. Well, I'm surprised that that is the only one in the pool. So let's just have a cast over there and let it run round and see what happens. So that fish has saved the blank. As much as I hate to say it. Nothing else. So let's move further around. Well, this area is totally different. There used to be an island in the middle of that water there, sort of where the centre buttresses of the bridge coming down, and channels either side of it obviously, which were entirely fishable. So I'll have a couple of casts here, see if we can find anything. That was a close one. Another little fish. They certainly like jumping around. Come on, my friend. Let's take this out. And off you go. Right, so if this is the only way to catch fish, well, this is the only way to catch fish. And if we were up against just one fish in each pool, it's going to be a slow day. But hey, as I say, it's better than nothing. Just trying to stay upright here on these stones. So anyway, I've had one fish out of this pool, and let's hope there's another one in here somewhere. And there apparently is. Certainly do like a scrap. There we go. Hook has come out, so off you go, fish. And this seems to be the way to catch fish. Downstream wind here, that's it. That moved upstream a bit. Certainly is shallow. I don't ever remember seeing it as shallow as this. There you go. Bit of deep water over there. Have a little look. Right, looks like a bit more deep water up ahead. See if we can get through it. Oh, there's some big patches of weed as well. Which is always a problem for fishing. This is not proving very fruitful. Oh, that came as a bit of a surprise. Oh, there we go. Calm down, calm down. There it is, just inside of the mouth there. There to come. Barbless hooks, of course. And off you go, my friend. Till another day. Made my way up to this deep hole, and I think that will be it. It's been a difficult morning, and certainly very few fish abound. But hey, that is fishing. You can't expect loads of fish every time. And to be fair, I don't really mind. Just being out on the river is a luxury, and many people don't have that luxury for whatever reason. So thanks very much for watching. Hit the bell to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Plenty of weed here too. Bye.